Howdy, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Tristan Wendt, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. And today I'm joined with Dr. Sam.
I'm Dr. Sam Ruiz, your Southern California team ring dinger chiropractor out in Chino, California. And I'm here for a few days visiting Dr. Johnson again, but I'm not taking anything away from Dr. Johnson, but I'm super excited to actually get adjusted and meet Tristan finally. Been watching him for a while now, and I can't wait.
He's got to observe every patient that we've seen today, so myself and Dr. Johnson both, so he'll be able to give you guys an honest comparison, how the treatment goes with each patient, how the adjustments are between myself and Dr. Johnson, and then I'll be able to give him some honest feedback as well, because he's going to adjust me in another video following, so you guys be looking out for that one as well.
And if you guys are looking to get the full Johnson BioPhysics technique with the ring dinger decompression adjustment, I'm in Southern California, and you can reach me at samthechiropractor.com or just give us a call at 909-529-1179. You'll get taken care of very well.
And if anybody out there, any crack addict, if you want to go to advancedchiropracticequipment.com, you can go to LLC.com, Advanced Chiropractic Equipment LLC.com.
Yeah.
You can also go to Team Ring Dinger locations. There's a tab there at the top, so then you can see every Team Ring Dinger doc that's listed all across the country with a little pin marker on where they're located. And so you'll find Dr. Sam on there as well.
Yeah, because I get a lot of messages. Hey, who else does this?
Yeah.
And
it's got a direct link to your website and everything.
Absolutely.
So you can just click on that and find all your new patient information from there, right?
Cool.
All right. So we're going to give Dr. Sam a knee chest adjustment here first this afternoon. We just finished up with all of our patients here for the day, so Dr. Sam and I are both looking to get adjusted. I was traveling this past weekend on a couple different flights back and forth from Iowa, so I'm definitely needing one myself. So for this thoracic knee chest adjustment here, this is specifically for that thoracolumbar junction here in the office that we use it with. I'm going to take an I to S tissue pull up onto that spinous process. I'm going to have Dr. Sam take a nice deep breath in. Let that belly just sink with gravity. Good. Just like that, Dr. Sam. So that, again, that thrust is P to A going I to S through that thoracolumbar junction. And you'll see all of those angles with how we position our forearms here as well. So
your stance there was good too. You got like a martial artist stance there, long stance.
Because the stances that we use and the positions that we put our spine in all day are also very important. And if I'm keeping bad posture all day while I'm working on patients, guess what? I'm gonna have some back pain myself. So next, Dr. Sam, we'll get you here on the ring dinger table.
You get better power and leverage when you're standing stances like that as well.
Absolutely. That was one of the biggest things as well when I first started giving the full-blown ring dinger adjustment too. I had to focus on the stance that I was using because I got into a habit of almost rebounding on top of the patients at first. But Dr. Johnson came in, gave me a few pointers, put in some of that 42 years of knowledge to help me out, and now we've broken all those bad habits. Can you scoot up just a bit?
Yeah, Tristan's definitely got the strength.
Well, there's a reason I picked him to replace you.
There we go. All right.
It's great for me having him here all the time too, because I can get adjusted all the time now too.
Lucky you.
Nice little tug here.
Yep.
Got you in there snug, huh? Take a nice deep breath in through that nose for me, Dr. Sam. Pull it all the way out. Good. Just like that. Home run.
Whew. You'll see a big difference when you start using these thinner wet towels too.
Yeah.
You get a better grip and contact point.
And that's where the 42 years of knowledge right there.
Yeah.
Coming back for the refreshers, because it's hard in a 3-day seminar to absorb every piece of information.
This is your third time back, isn't it? Sam?
Second.
Oh, second? I was thinking you were here again.
Oh,
Our best team ring digger docs always come back for a refresher.
I was coming back last fall, but it didn't work out.
So I'm actually go up and left with you, Dr. Sam. Good. One mid right here. Tilt with me. Yes, sir. Crack addicts are gonna love you. They already do. But they're gonna love you even more after that
I got
one.
the best crack addict seat in the house too.
Yeah, and it's like you said, all the details, like the guy that just left, he's had towel pulls, but they're not blocking them out, they're not doing the setup right.
People trying to mimic the things that we do here on video just to get patients in, but
And then back in the comments.
yeah, there's a reason, there's a purpose and a reason to every single thing that we do in this office.
Yep.
We go face down here.
They'll convince their patients not to do it, but they're trying to
mimic it themselves.
mimic it.
Almost. Yeah. Without putting in the effort, time and effort to come down and learn from Dr. Johnson, the originator of the ring dinger. So you're actually exactly even, Dr. Sam. You must have been adjusted already by Dr. J, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good. And I'm still gonna work on that pelvis though. Starting on that right side joint for you. Right. That lumbar piece is there. There we go. Left side joint. Good. I'm moving to the lumbar spine here. So it looks like we're doing the same adjustment on all these patients in here, but I promise you there is a rhyme and a reason, and a different force, a different line of drive, depending on the patient that is presenting to us in the office. Last one here. So can you feel what all those patients were describing earlier about the force difference?
Oh yeah, deep.
Not afraid to get in there and adjust. So I've already worked on that thoracolumbar junction, so I'm gonna go just above that here to that mid-thoracic spine. Big breath in. All the way out. Good. There we go. Cleared all those on the ring dinger table today. Perfect.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel that head popping up next. Good. Have you go face up for me, Dr. Sam? Ooh.
Getting past my bedtime.
Dr. Johnson's over there yawning in the corner. I guess I'm
Wake-
not being fun enough today, huh?
Wake up, old man.
Shiloh's working you too hard, huh? Sorry for me, Dr. Sam. Perfect. You relax those hands right there on that tummy. Now, this is one of my favorite ones when I played football back at Sam Houston. I come in after a long day of practice or a game, and I tell Dr. Johnson, pull my leg for me, Dr. J. Just like that. Good. Help you sit up here, Dr. Sam.
I feel spoiled.
Coming to
Dr.
the
Johnson
source, huh?
yesterday and Tristan today.
Mm-hmm. And see, one of the things that I'm really wanting to do too is travel around and see all the different Team Ring Dinger docs and make videos with them as well. But I also got to make sure I'm helping all the patients here in the practice too. So I am going to find time to head out there and see all the Team Ring Dinger docs and get adjusted by them themselves so I can give honest feedback to them and every crack addict out there on how they're doing.
We'll be waiting.
Yes, sir. Perfect. Yes, sir. Just falling right into place. There we go.
This is the one I have issues with
Left wrist.
sometimes. Not as much anymore.
Not doing as much side posture anymore, huh?
That's exactly what it is. Don't need to.
Yeah, I always remember when I was going through lumbo-pelvic class, they gave us the honest statistics about chiropractors who had long-term careers doing side posture adjustments with improper biomechanics themselves would typically need a shoulder replacement at some point in their life. And I always thought that it was the craziest thing that everybody was still so excited to. Everyone was still so excited to go do that, knowing the risks going into it.
At some point, you got to figure out different ways of doing things.
Exactly.
Well, the problem with that too is that most chiropractors don't do it the way that Gonstead taught it, which is more a P to A.
Exactly. They aren't going through the correct line of
Right,
drives
that's right.
that we focus on in this
Yeah, they're
office.
Jumping on there like.
Twisting people like pretzels, just going
Yeah.
for the cavitations instead of focusing on the line of drive and the specific segments that they're trying to adjust.
Well,
That's not to
one of
say-
the most common pain complaints that patients come in here with. I went to the chiropractor and he twisted me on my side and I haven't been the same since.
Yep, my heart works after.
Yep.
Yep. All right, so now show me that exercise. Shoulders up and back, chin straight back. Good, just like that. See, we practice what we preach in this office, doing these exercise and homeworks all day long in here. All right. So Dr. Sam, with that honest feedback here, old man strength versus young man strength. Dr. J, come up here for the outro here.
Oh my God, I gotta get up.
Putting Dr. J to work now. So,
Well, just when I first watched your videos, I'm like, he's gonna do the exact same adjustment or be able to deliver the same adjustment as yourself.
Yep.
Maybe even better, you know?
Hey, that's
But
fine
that
with
should
me.
be the goal of the mentor,
That's fine
right?
with me.
absolutely.
I'm all for his success,
And-
lifetime chiropractic success.
Absolutely.
And I was here today all day with Tristan, and a lot of quite a few of the patients getting adjusted today had already seen Dr. Johnson before, and I mean, it was like 5 or 6 comments. Man, you do the same thing. Some of them like, but it's even a little deeper and better.
Yeah.
You know, nothing
Well,
to
he's
take away.
stronger.
Yeah,
He's
I
youngster.
mean, you were a
Step
football
out back,
player.
still be
You
Marmara.
were a college football player, but
And in a drag race.
Yeah.
for any of you guys that are afraid to come try Tristan just because he's young and new, he's honestly giving a seasoned adjustment
Yeah.
that someone of 15 years experience or even better would be delivering already at this point.
Yeah.
But it just makes sense because you've been teaching him well,
Yeah.
and he's
Well,
like a sponge right now.
Exactly. Trying to soak up all
Well, he
of
has been for
42
the last 8
of
years too. I mean, we've been
And-
together a long, long time.
And it's what I've noticed. You're not fighting what he's trying to teach you. You're
I'm
a
a
good
product-
student.
I'm
He's
a
a great
product of
teacher and a
these-
good student.
I am a product of these adjustments
Yeah.
because I was a patient here first. I was supposed to have back surgery at 19 years old. And with Dr. Johnson and the ring dinger here, I was able to get rid of any pain that I was having, any spinal biomechanical
Radiculopathies.
dysfunctions, the sharpshooting radiculopathy down my
Yeah.
leg. I got back to playing sports again. I got back to doing all the things that I loved, going to school, finished my education.
Went
All
to become a chiropractor yourself.
everything that I was not able to do beforehand because of the pain I was experiencing until I had that guy right there.
Yep.
And so that right there motivated me to do exactly what Dr. Johnson did on me that day to every single patient that comes into this office.
Well, and you can say what you will about this, but it works. The bottom line is patients love
Absolutely.
it. It works.
That was like the lady a little while ago. That was her
Mhm.
favorite one, and she's
Sure.
like, "What?" I felt like the lights turned on. You know, she was
Exactly.
breathing better.
Well, the
and-
lights are turning on because
Yeah.
you're reconnecting the brain with the rest of the body.
Yes, sir. So
Cool.
look out for Dr. Sam out there in Southern California. And again, go to you say it one more time.
AdvancedChiropractor.com is
Is
the.
the Team Ring Dinger list on there
No,
still?
no, that's not on there. Advanced Chiropractic Equipment LLC.com.
Yeah, just because I get a lot of messages like, "Hey, where can I find someone that actually using the table?"
Right.
And that's where they
Right.
can go to that link there.
Well, we've done, we've built an elite network of licensed chiropractors all over the country. And the great thing about being in that network, you get referrals from our other Team Rainier docs and
Yeah.
from us and vice versa.
Gotten referrals from.
Because once patients
you
have
guys,
this care, they don't want anything else.
They're looking for Team Ring Dinger docs, and that's all the
Yeah.
questions we get are where can I find one close to this location or this state or this country.
Yeah.
And unfortunately we're not international yet, but we are
Yeah.
still here in 25 to 30
Well, and I'm
different
starting to teach
locations.
seminars again now too. I was laying off of that for a good little while as we were transitioning the practice over to you.
Now you can focus on
Yeah,
that while
that's
he's
right,
taking care of the
that's right.
folks in here.
So I'll let you start the outro here, Dr. J.
No, it's yours. I'm
All
gonna
right, all right.
bow out, go over and sit back in my corner.
So this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Tristan Wendt, coming from Advanced Chiropractic Relief with,
Dr. Sam Ruiz, your Southern California Team Ring Dinger chiropractor.
and we'll see you guys soon.